Hey guys, welcome back. Manish here, and today we have Steam Summer Sales 2021, and next price range is all the games between 5 and 10 bucks. So there are 37 games I want to highlight to you, and let's jump right to them. I need to point out one more thing. Of course, we will start with Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. About the discount. The discount, why this is separate from my other video, is such discount has been recorded before. It's not a record, it's not something new. The price is something that you have seen probably in previous sale, okay? So that is about all of them game. All of these games you will see have the same thing, okay? So this is not a record low price, this is the same price in previous. But of course, as always, Witcher 3 Wild Hunt is here. I don't need to point out how great the game is. If you haven't played, yes, 250 more awards. Yes, the game is insanely good. And I need to point out one more thing actually. If you take a look, there is a Game of the Year edition which includes both of these DLCs, and you can see they cost literally €2 each. I have the prices in Europe because I'm in Europe, but the discounts are the same applied to to all currencies. All right, so for your currency it will be the same discount. So I explained everything, so let's move on. What we have next is Oxygen Not Included. As you can see, also overwhelming positive rating. I have played it, did not truly connect it, but I see how others can spend hundreds of hours in the game. Yeah, basically, this is highly suggested from one of my friends who he said like, oh my god, I spent so much time in there. So yeah, this is not about my preferences. I'm also highlighting great games even if I somehow didn't connect, so you can make a educated decision. Down in the description are all the links and everything, and 60% off, as I mentioned previously. Similar discount was before, but never lower price. So again, you can get it for $9.19. All right, Oxygen Not Included. What we have next is Doom. Of course, all the Doom games I have played, no exceptions there. Great, what is first person shooter, gore, action. Do I need to tell more? You are just annihilating demons. Jesus, what else do you want? So yeah, that's why they're overwhelming positive rating. Of course, game is great, and 70% off, so $5.99 is the price, and Doom can be yours. And of course, soundtracks. Oh my god, soundtrack is one of the best parts of playing Doom. So what we have next is BioShock Infinite. In previous price range, I have mentioned there was BioShock Remastered, so this is the one always highlighted, and as you can see from the ratings, absolutely insanely high. I have played it in the middle somewhere. I left to play something else. That's the always gamer's problem. When something new comes out, then you just can't keep the focus. So I need to go back and finalize the game. That's a lot of games are left behind in such way, but that's my problem. Currently 75% off, and we have $7.49 is the base. As you can see, always in these Steam sales, take a look at collections and season passes and DLCs, because sometimes there are so great deals that paying just few cents or €1 or dollar more, you get way more, or all the DLCs or something like that. Okay, so as I always say, down in the description there are links for you to take a look. We are taking a look next game, Borderlands 2. In the previous price range there was Borderlands first, I have played them all, also didn't connect. Somehow the story and everything, and as you can see, people are just losing their minds over the game, how great it is. For me, it was like, it's good, cool, but that's just me. My problem was I was not playing it. What it is, 8-9 years ago when it was released. I played it just before Borderlands 3, and at that time all the other great titles were out there, so it wasn't fair competition for Borderlands because, well, it didn't age as well as all the new games came out, right? Enough chit chat, 75% off. Similarly as in previous sales, you can get the game only for $7.49. If you ever wanted it, this is again great time to get it. Let's take a look. Next is XCOM Enemy Unknown. Pay attention, it's not Enemy Unknown 2. That's the latest entry in well, there are some DLCs also included, but nonetheless, this is XCOM. Come on, XCOM. All the XCOM games are great. There are few little exceptions, but most of them are absolutely best tactical turn-based strategy games. I have in previous price range mentioned Terror from the Deep and Apocalypse, and what was the third? Slipped my mind, but you get the idea. So this is, nowadays you can see the graphics is up to absolute, I'd say, perfection. There's no point to improve it even more. So yeah, the game is absolutely great. Positive ratings, always 94. I will not suggest you something absolute garbage. There are sometimes lower ratings that I would give to the game, but this is not the case. Everyone knows this game is great. You can get it for... Ah, damn it, it should be in the previous price range. This is my my mistake. My apologies for that. But you can see there's also complete pack with more this Bureau of XCOM Declassified done. It's not, that's a no-go game. That's not even a strategy, that's action game. But yeah, take a look at this. This game should be in previous price range. That's where I have two games mixed. Anyways, it's still a great game. If you want, this is a great time to have it with 75% discount. Next is Resident Evil 7 Biohazard. Straight to the point, I haven't played Resident Evil, none of the games in the series. I kinda completely skipped it because of most likely playing something else, everything else. So I can't give my experience, but what I can give is 95% users absolutely advise this game, and 94 from 3000. So Resident Evil game series is well known. Okay, it's nothing new. That's not like, oh, what is this? You know what I'm talking about. And if you are in the jam and if you have missed this game, 67% off, 2/3 of the original price is released, discounted. So for $9.89 you can get this game, which, as I mentioned previously, yes, is highly rated, of course. I'm here for games suggesting to you, not just saying what I like, okay? Nobody cares what I like. So, what we have next is something similar. Final Fantasy also is the game I have skipped, mostly because it was not available. If I remember correctly, all the first entries were not on PC, and I grew up without PlayStation, without Xbox, so any game that was unique for the console, I have not played, only when it's finally released on a PC. So yeah, anyways, of excuses. So Final Fantasy VII is here. If you know the game and if you have it on your wish list, so half of the price is off, so $6.49 only until, all this. Keep in mind that Steam Summer Sale is until 8th of July, 2 full weeks, but that's it, alright? So if you have some games you wanted, it will be painful to miss it. So next up we have Metal Gear Solid 5 Phantom Pain, one of my favorite games. And yes, I know, I have too much favorite games, but come on, this is absolute masterpiece. Take a look at the ratings. This should be 99, over 9,000 it should be, okay? So this is absolutely insane with these horror effects at the moments where something absolutely insane happens. The Research 3, the weapon customization, the upgrades, the base build, so much. And you can have a doggo. Do I need to tell anything else? You can play with doggo. Doggo can be your companion. Yes, I'm talking about doggo. So yeah, game currently 75% off, which... Wait, what? So, okay, what? Do you see what I see? There is a base game for $7.49, and then there is everything in here. What? What's happening in here? With again 7. Is there a base game missing? Maybe. No. Here, you see, this is the main game. So main game is also here. So I have no idea why would you purchase something like just the base game if you can have everything for exactly the same price, 75% off. Similar discount is recorded before. So if you don't have this game yet, what the hell are you doing, man? Go grab it. All right, next is Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice. Psychological female protagonist, atmospheric, story-driven horror type game. Played it through, left it somewhere in the middle. Horror games are not my jam, alright? But if it's yours, this is one of the greatest stories for you then. I played it, I know how, as you can see, buff a winner's game. There's really highly awarded game, but it just didn't connect with me, but that's my problem. For you, take a look at positive ratings. You see 91% of everyone who played says the game is great. 75% discount, so for $7.49 you can have it. So take a look. If it's interesting for you, go grab it. 2 Point Hospital. This is, I need to point out, this is not as tough game as Theme Hospital, which is basically the old first version, and 20 years later basically they created this version. It's not tough but I don't know what you need to do to actually fail at this game, so it just takes more or less time to complete. It's I don't know. The first one you could go bankrupt, you could get your hospital destroyed, and there was so many ways how it was you need to plan. This is more as a walk in a park and just having fun with funny hospital cures and made up illnesses, right? Anyways, the game is 75% off, so for $80.74 you can have it. I have, I think, 2 or 3 videos around and about it, and there's no tips and tricks actually needed, to be honest. This is a casual game. Be aware of that, okay? I'm warning you. But it's still fun to play. So, what we have next is Devil May Cry 4 Special Edition. What if I reject? Devil May Cry is also a series that I totally skipped. Played everything else, so yeah. But I know there is a huge fan base for Devil May Cry players, so my job is to inform you that game has 60% discount with price tag $9.99. Okay, so if you don't have this particular because there's a lot of games, right? You can check also the bundles and everything below if you want to spend more. but this is just an entrance. Down in the description are all the links, so you can grab it right away. And we are taking next game. SUPERHOT is something unique, slow-mo action game. Honestly, I wanted to play it so badly, and I think I have it, but I haven't played. This will be not going to bullshit you. I'm saying it as it is. The ratings, and it's really highlighted as great game because of the unique style, how you slow the time and then act and be a superhero on your own. So it is interesting setting for the game, and yeah, 60% off currently for $9.19. You can get it. I have it, I just need to play. But currently we need to believe this review that says, well, 89-92% says the game is great, right? That we can believe that. Alright. Oh, this is great. This is Sniper Elite 4. I have played every single one of the Sniper Elite games, and the last one, of course, is very well polished, and there's a lot of things in there. You can, yeah, shooting, placing mines, and silent kills with knife, yeah, you can see, and all that, but none of that can stand to the slow-mo when you make a shot from far away, and then there's a close-up, and you can see how you can hit the bullseye or something like that. I hope the video will it? Yeah, such bullet flies. And just yeah, actually in the game it shows in close-up and actually exactly all the fractures and everything. These are absolutely insane close-ups, and Sniper Elite, oh boy, had plenty of time in there. 85% off? Could it be even better? Yeah, for free of course, but bear with me. $8.99 currently the price. You can get it. Absolutely insane. If you like sniping, this is absolutely the game for you. Next we have... Why? Alright, I cleared the cookies. Damn it. Sorry. Let's... Why that game is not permitted currently? So Dark Souls 2 was... Damn it, bugs. Dark Souls 2 is... I'm not a Dark Souls fan. I absolutely don't like the idea and all that around. I have played it. I will not count as playing, because I played it and I was like... Meh, there's so much games to play, why should I bother myself with this? But there's very positive ratings, and of course 75% off, so for $9.99 you can get Dark Souls 2. I think the last one is Dark Souls 3, there is no Dark Souls 4, but anyways, down in the description of course there will be links, so you can grab the game right now. So this is something interesting. Yeah, it was released a little bit more than a year ago. Spirit of the North. Yes, I have played it. Yes, I liked it. You play as Foxo. Do I need to tell anymore? It's like when you have a game in the game, there's a dog or yeah, it's a Foxo. Damn it! It wins my heart over again. It's interesting. It's adventure indie casual with some puzzle elements. Nothing. There's no fighting or something huge like that. But there was some upgrades and some character development. But mostly it's just a fun game to play around with. Right. So we have 50% off, 8.39 euros, and the game can be yours. Again, we are between $5 and $10, so all the prices will be in this range. What we have next is Battlefield 4, of course, Premium Edition. I don't know why it's put there, but not in a title. Anyways, this is an old game. Very positive rating. I don't need to introduce you to Battlefield. This is the long-living series, but what is important is currently this huge discount, 80% off. You can get it for €8, $8, right? Of course, it's not the latest, but if you want to have it in your library, and if you don't want to, well, it's kind of already missed because there's more new and new Battlefields coming out. That I need to point out. This is, yeah. But still, it's there, it's with great discount, and my job is to inform you, alright? That's what I'm doing. Alright, moving on. Damn it, this... Okay, you want to play again? Yes, please show me the page. So no, the previous... I thought it was in the first price range, but no, Borderlands is in the same price range as Borderlands 2. Apparently, Game of the Year enhanced. And we have, of course, very highly rated, 86%, story-driven co-play first-person shooter. And yeah, as you can see, this is enhanced edition with everything included, 67% off, which means 2/3 taken away, and you can get the game for $9.89. If you want to play it, if you don't have it, this is a great time to have it. Next is Quantum Break. This is something, oh boy, when it was released, it was one of the first Windows Universal Platform games. It was so bad. I need to point out, that's what you can see also in the ratings. I think there was a bugs in there, so be careful and take a look at the ratings, 79, 86 for the game. But the concept, the idea that you can, if I remember correctly, the slowing the time, and there was time manipulation, and there was interesting fight and then shooting and all that included. So anyways, I played it, but at that time it was so terrible. There was so much glitches and bugs, and oh boy. So 75% off. The game can be yours for $9.24. So take a look. I'm here to inform. You need to, let's say, dig a little bit deeper to find out if the game suits for you, all right? So I'm here just as a messenger. Come on, as expected. Game bugs, but Need for Speed Payback. This is one of the latest, if not the latest, Need for Speed entry, but that doesn't matter. You see the year, 4 years ago it was released. Oh yeah. This is the game where in trailer you can see BMW E46, the one I'm proud member of the club. That BMW is totally smashed in this particular mission. Anyways, game has 75% off, and that's even a deluxe edition, so you can have it for $7.49. So one thing that I need to point out, driving games and such that are not kind of multiplayer or online, there's never too late to play them, right? There's a speed, there's cars, there's racing, everything that, well, if racing games, you see just smashed BMW E46, but well, it was silver, so bucket color, doesn't matter. So driving games, that's your experience, that's your driving, that's your Need for Speed. So basically it doesn't matter if you play it this year, next year, or previous year, it's for you, right? That's my takeaway, and for most of the games it's the same. So if you want to have Payback, you can get it right now. Surviving Mars. This is absolutely insane game. Insane in a good way. What is there? And one thing I don't like about it, let me quickly check, is it has so much. Yeah, you see how much DLCs they have. 9 of them. 9 of them. And obviously, to fully experience everything, you need all of them. So yeah, the base game. We are here for base game. Even Digital Deluxe falls in the same price range I'm highlighting currently. So 75% off. So for $7.49 or $99, which will give you some upgrade pack. Anyways, you can get this Surviving Mars, and it is great. And of course, those DLCs are highly advised to have. One of the favorite was this green planet where you, oh boy, when you make Mars green, it's just insane. It just feels like you are a little Elon Musk, you know. And it's great. It's great. Yeah, everything you see, it's great management, strategy, building. One of my favorite surviving Mars games, all right? Simply put. Let's take a look what we have here. Yes, Assassin's Creed, I think every single one of summer sale, not summer, but sales in general, will have at least 1 or 2 Assassin's Creed. And I am including Rogue because, yeah, it's in the price range, 67% off. So for $6.59, yeah, no, this is more expensive. You can have it. It's again great experience. It's quite old game. It's nothing like Odyssey, or Origins or Valhalla. Those 3 are way different. This is the time when Assassin was as Assassin, and this was it was, I think, after Black Flag. So addition to that, there's too much Assassin's Creed games to keep them in track. Okay, so bear with me. Down in the description there are links, go check it out. And most likely there are other, yeah, the same Unity, the Rogue, they are on discount, great discount. Okay, let's move on. We have Far Cry Primal, one of the Far Cries that is least highlighted. I don't know why, because it is great still. It's in totally different settings, so you are in Primal era, but it's either the problem is with me or I don't know, but I enjoyed it because there is still weapon progression, skill progression, new unlockables. It's a great game, right? So yeah, we have positive rating 83 up to 91 from the last 30 days, and the game can be yours for $9.99, right? So 80% off from standard edition. That's the base game, so you can experience that Primal. This is, oh yeah, the mission on the mammoth, that was not a big fan, where you're riding mammoth and then you need to, yeah. But there are more Far Cry games currently on a discount. So we have Far Cry 4, 80% off, just $5.99. I think, what was the name? This guy Ming. I think the Ming. It was not as cool villain as Far Cry 3, and I think Far Cry 5 as well, but it was quite enjoyable game anyways. You see the ratings are quite positive. I have played all of them and completed all of them, and well, you have the all upgrades and unlockables and hunting and everything in Far Cry you can imagine. So yeah, if you want such game in your library, this is a great time to get it. Wasteland 2 Director's Cut, very positive rating. Wasteland 2. There is Wasteland 3 also released. I think it will be in the list also. So this is RPG turn-based. Yeah, I will play the video. You can see the video how it goes out. Basically, it's something, if you are familiar with Fallout before it became a first-person shooter, all the previous Fallout, the Brotherhood of Steel, turn-based and such games. So really similar. So if you are in such genres, so 75% off, 624 is the price, and this Wasteland 2 Director's Cut can be yours. Why not? Let's take a look what we have next. Yeah, we had Sniper Elite 4, we have also Sniper Elite 3. This is a little bit older game. The shooting and the sniping was and is exactly the same, but there was no such climbing and other aspects of the game. It wasn't developed there yet. So but Sniper Elite 4 is a bit better game. But if you can't get sniping enough, having the Sniper Elite 3 will give you this satisfaction as well. 80% off, similar discount recorded previously, but for 559, this is a great deal. The game is worth it, absolutely. Oh yeah, the weapons, the upgrades, the slow-mo, these bullet flies, this is just something that this game absolutely nails. Yeah, they cut out because of the gore, but actually they show how you pierce through every insides. You saw a little bit, a glimpse of it. So that's basically how you can check how precisely you can snipe enemy. What we have next is Anno 1404. Let me think if it is actually the first game. No, it's not the first. It's not the first. First was 1602. Let me take a look. It's not highlighted here. Too bad. Anyways, as I said previously, all Anno games I will advise and I suggest to play because they are awesome. Simple as that. Better, worse, you didn't like the graphics change, that's up for debate. But in general, if you are in strategy simulation city builder, this is basically one of the fundamental games. That the first one I mentioned, 16,000, or I can't pronounce numbers, but 1602, that's the one of the oldest games ever, right? So it's still, if that would be up for the sale, it would be in the list, right? But currently there is some newer versions, so 50% off and 749, and you can have, this is, I think, this is the third game, because yeah, there was Anno 1602, then was 1503, and this is the third game in the series, 1404. They have this interesting play with the numbers. The numbers for all Anno games, when you count them together, will be exactly the same sum of them. So that's how they play around with it. Right, let's move on. A little bit sidetracked. Far Cry 5, latest game. Okay, New Dawn, but it will be also, I think, in the same list. We are now all waiting Far Cry 6. It's coming out, I think, at the end of this year, but Far Cry 5, I'm not going to lie, I played it through, I think, at least 2 or 3 times. This actually, the next times I've played, I enjoyed even more. At the beginning it was like, it's not like I wanted something more and something, but actually the main villain was pretty damn good, and unlockable companions and three different regions with different settings. It was quite pleasing. So yeah, I don't need to highlight Far Cry. If you don't know, Far Cry is a great series. So 85% discount. Sounds great, doesn't it? $9.99 is the price, and the game can be yours, and you can fully experience. Joseph Seed is the main villain. Absolutely great. Yeah, it was mostly positive, but lately, with the upgrades and balance changes and patching, as you can see, the rating went up to 85% of everyone who played says the game is great. And it is. It really is. Moving on, we have Assassin's Creed Syndicate. Syndicate is... So, quick history. From all Assassin's Creed games, last 3 entries are a little bit, not a little bit, but way different. So they are more in RPG style, different setting, open world, kind of different, let's say, vibe of the game, okay? And Syndicate is the last one from old generation. And to be honest, hell yeah. It was weird with those gangs and you kind of assassin, but in the same time you're like Peaky Blinders. But the one thing you actually see this, this is not me spoiling, but you saw the grappling hook in action, and this game has it. None of the other Assassin's Creed have it, and here it's kind of already in the what it's called, industrial revolution times, where you have more advanced, not just stick like the sword or something. It's more of advanced kind of tools you can use. So this game I also played at least 4 or 5 times, and yeah, you can. There's 2 protege, basically brother and sister playing, and you can switch out for stealth missions and for brutal approach. Yeah, 75% off, so for $9.99 game can be yours. I don't know how and why people didn't like at the beginning, but as you can see, it's also ratings went up, and the game is still good. Good old Assassin's Creed. So if you want it, go grab it. Do I need? Of course I need to speed up because I'm slow as hell. Mass Effect Andromeda Deluxe Edition. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Mass Effect was trilogy, 3 games in it, and everyone was, well, the last one everyone hated, the ending and everything. Then they released Andromeda, which is kind of separate from all those 3, way different time and everything. And at the launch it was quite a mess, so everyone hated it. But the thing is, we are gamers. If you want to hate, you will always find something to hate about. But then you just give developers more time, they fix the initial problems, the silly walks and everything, and the game at the end, with all additional rover going through the bases, the base developments, the different planets that you can inhabit. And I played it just recently again, and those boss fights, it is great game. Hate me if you want, but I will say it, Andromeda is great game. So if you want to play it and experience now without any bugs that it has initially, for $7.49, 75% off, it's a great deal. It's absolutely great deal, and I can't wait to get more hands-on Mass Effect. Yes, we know there's a released remastered version for the first 3, but I want more new, not just remakes. Okay. Anyways, if you want the game, down in the description, take a look. There is a link for you. Call of Cthulhu, that's hard to pronounce name, but anyways, 76 at the beginning, 88 user review now. The game was really, it felt unpolished at the beginning. I have played it, it somehow felt not finished yet, but the game has really received on updates and more improvements. So currently you can have better version with 75% discount, and the cost $7.49 kinda only, because it's interesting. Yeah, it's the setting and the world and this scary all around and about the water. Yeah, it's interesting game. If you ever wanted to play it and you didn't have it, this is a great time to get it. Next is Vampyr. Straight out of the beginning, I did not enjoy it as much, but other gamer channels also say that you need to let it grow on you, right? The beginning might be not the best, but the more you play, the more it's getting better, as far as I can tell. And as you can see, the ratings also 75, not so great, but 83 lately. And I know this is one of the games I probably will jump back in later and try to play once again. For example, the same Control, I believe. I didn't connect at the beginning, but now recently I played it, and oh boy, there's so much fun in it. So 75% off, $9.99 currently is the price on Steam Summer Sale. If you want to play a vampire, not vampire, Vampyr, I think that's how you pronounce it. You see, these ratings, it's highly rated. It just, yeah, it was my problem. I didn't connect with the game, okay? We had me few. This, oh, happy to see also the rating grew because I've played it and it was quite a lot of fun, an interesting setting, and visually absolutely gorgeous game. Straight, no doubt there. And currently 85% off, so you can get it. You see, it was full 60 euros game, 60. Now you can have it for less than 10 bucks, $8.99 to be precise. And yes, this is also one of the games I left somewhere in the middle because I went to play something else, but it is the game I will sometime jump back in because, oh damn. Okay, this trailer is already getting me excited too much. Take a look if you ever wanted this game to play. There is a great discount right now. Next we have Final Fantasy 13. Yeah, I don't know why there is such a selection. We have had Final Fantasy 7, now 14, 50% off. So for $6.49, you can grab it. As I said previously, Final Fantasy is not my series. I haven't played it, but you need to take a look at reviews if that's your jam. If this one particular part of all the series is missing in your library, this is a great time to have it. Nothing else to add. Moving on. Oh yeah, Constructor. This game, as you can see, the release year is 4 years old. Actually, this is kind of remake because originally the game was so long ago released. I need to find a precise date, but it was one of the first strategy games, and it was absolute masterpiece. I have played it through, and this is basically even the housing, even the everything is exactly the same with improved graphics. Like the housing, all the houses are exactly the same, just improved. It's basically remaster. I don't know why they didn't call it remaster, but this is interesting game. Take a look. 80% off. Costs only $6. All right. Yeah, basically my childhood game. So great, so great. I think I have even a video about it when it's released. I was so excited to play it, and then I made a little video about it. All right, that's Constructor. Let's take a look what else we have. 2 more games. Anno. And yeah, I think I mixed up with previous in other video there was Anno 2701, or what's the number, where no 700 like or 2070 those numbers, okay, those silly numbers. But that was not the game where you have to play in different on different planets. This is the one. This is the one where you are on, I believe it was on a world, then on a moon, and then on a Mars. And each of these areas, totally different setting. In where one on moon you don't have air, I think. On other one you don't have, there is ice, so you need to totally different approach. And on each setting, and on each of the planet, basically, you are gathering different resources and then trading back. It's unique kind of approach. In every Anno game there is different setting, like in the mainland, and then far south you have tea and spices, that's how you pronounce it, and then you deliver them back, but it's never like you don't need to deliver something there. It's basically you just bring back home, like in Europe, like in a history where you went to other areas and brought back goods, right? Some exotic goods. But yeah, anyways, I'm explaining too much. I don't know why the rating was mixed. This was one of, and it was actually my arch enemy, because I failed at the beginning. I felt like I can nail it, and when I conquered the third map and it started to get difficult, I lost. And it was an way later on I played a game where I was like, okay, this time I need to nail it. For example, yeah, this is the snowy area. You need to have increased temperature so actually people can work in there. Yeah, as you can see, lately the rating increased. Only 30 users, of course, but game has 75% off for $9.99. You can have it. There's a lot of games in Anno series, and as I previously mentioned, I played all of them and I liked all of them. Simple as freaking that. And what we have, the latest entry is For Honor. I will just put it here. This is the last in the list. Why? Because yeah, it has kind of still positive-ish rating. Price is $5.99, 60% off. But I need to point out, this is an online game. It needs to be all the time online, and you need to play against others. So you need to take a look if actually the game base is still there. If I remember correctly, there was a huge problems with the lags and everything. But I'm including, as it's a chance for, I don't know, for you and your friend to get it and then still play it, if anyone plays it. But yeah, you need to take a deeper look for the game to understand if it's for you to take. All right, guys, video again is too long. I need to cut it right here, right now. I need to jump and make 2 more videos. There will be a video for 10 to 15 bucks worth of games and over 15. These hopefully will be a little bit shorter than previous ones, but that's beside the point. Let me bring up the game. As you can see, now we are second in 4th video series. Thank you guys for watching, and of course we will meet in other videos. Cheers.